Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky15, where I'll be giving you my each way Lucky15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action as usual here on the channel. Hopefully this video comes out a little bit better than last night's, where it was a little bit misty and foggy. Not in the room, it was just the lens was a little bit dusty and I didn't realise it until after I uploaded. So yeah, apologies about that, and hopefully this video will be a little bit better quality. I'll just reflect on how today's selections ran. We had 2 second places in the end. We had Amina Targa in the first race at Seville, came in second place in the end, kind of run its race, the horse, ran okay, was never going to win really as it entered the home straight, but it was part of 2 horses that crept away from the rest of the field and it finished in second place. Final SP 5-1, creditable run there, and maybe one just to keep a note for maybe next time it runs, so not too bad there. The nap of the day, Cracking Fine, became a non-runner, but it was quite a comfortable win in that race for Robin the Prey, which was quite a nice horse, and I think that would be again one to keep in the memory bank for future races. Our long shot of the day was Not But a Boy, which was a little bit of a market's bit of support in the end really for Ben Paulin and Darren Jacob, but that one really didn't live up to expectations and it pulled up coming into the home straight, struggling pretty much once they got to the 3/4 stage of the race, so disappointing there. And then the other horse that we backed was Molly Carew, had every chance coming towards the last but just lost to the Skelton runner in the end. So all in all it wasn't too bad today, 2 seconds and 1 pulled up, so we nearly had a winner, but it could have been a lot worse. So that's how today's selections ran. I'm going to be focusing on tomorrow's horse racing action, where we've got the likes of Hereford, Kempton, Wetherby, Punchestown, Wolverhampton, a lot of racing going on tomorrow, so there's quite a bit to choose from, but I've managed to narrow it down to a few horses that I think definitely have some good chances of running tomorrow, so I'm going to go through them now. And the first one that we're going to tomorrow is in the 2 o'clock at Wetherby, probably the best rated horse, or one of the best rated horses of the day, running tomorrow's Gino Trail, currently around evens at the moment, definitely a quality horse. Now this horse is trained by Carrie Lee and Jamie Moorby taking the ride. It finished 3rd last time out on its seasonal reappearance in the Howden Cup at Exeter, and that might have been not a bad run in the end, considering it probably did need the run. If you look at it the last couple of years, it does need a run first time out, so maybe that wasn't a bad performance in the end. I thought evens was quite an attractive price to be getting into this horse. Yes, it will be giving away weight, also as well it does like the conditions there tomorrow, currently described as soft at Wetherby, and I thought it could definitely go well tomorrow at even. So that's going to be the first selection there. The second selection sees us go to Hereford in the 2:10, and I'm going with a horse here called High Counsel, trained by Gary Hainmer and Alex Edwards will be taking the ride tomorrow, who's a conditional jockey, taking £5 off. Now this horse has been running quite consistently, second last time out, where it got into second place in the end at Leicester on good to firm ground, which is the conditions at Hereford tomorrow. They haven't had racing at Hereford yet this season, it's been moved to Worcester the last couple of times, but they're running there tomorrow. I like Hereford, it's a good track, and I thought the conditions could definitely suit for it tomorrow. Also as well, it's running off the mark currently in the low 90s, and I still thought it was quite well handicapped. Being receipt of weight tomorrow, it's 13-2. I thought I had a very good chance of being in the mix tomorrow, and that's going to be the second selection tomorrow, and also the longest shot of our vlog. The third selection tomorrow is then on the all-weather at Kempton in the evening in the 5:40, and we're going with a horse here called Pretty Bubbles, currently 6-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by John Jenkins and Josephine Gordon, who reached a 100 winner mark at the weekend, will be taking the ride. This horse ran pretty respectably last time out at Lingfield, where it was really showing a good turn of foot to finish in second place in the end. I thought a repeat of this performance could definitely see it again go well. Also as well as the previous course winner, not a bad draw from stall 6 tomorrow, so not the worst draw for it tomorrow, and I thought it could definitely go well at price, and I thought 6-1 wasn't a bad each way bet there. So that's going to be the third selection tomorrow. The fourth selection to end off our selections tomorrow sees us stay at Kempton, and is going to be the nap for tomorrow. I have a little bit of inside information on this horse. I did mention a few days ago that I've been up to Jamie Osborne's stable last week up in Lambourne, visited his stable a couple of times, because I've been making a documentary about stable staff and why it is what they do and things like that, and I really got to get a good insight of how he trains his horses, and also as well what goes on behind the scenes in his yard. I know that he has quite a nice crop of horses in training at the moment. He's had a few good winners recently. I know his 2-year-olds have been running quite well, but he's got a good owner called the Melbourne 10 Racing Club, and they've brought quite a few horses recently, and they've brought this horse tomorrow, which was running in the 610, called Reckless Endeavour. It's currently 5-1 with bookmakers at the moment. It's won 2 out of its last 3 starts, and they were on the all-weather in Dundalk, the only all-weather track I think in Ireland. So it definitely likes the surface. Also as well, his owners have targeted the all-weather championship to have a good go at it and get plenty of winners. And I thought tomorrow this is definitely an interesting candidate, off a high mark, but it is probably one of the more quality animals in the race. And with Dougie Costello taking the ride, who's been riding a lot in these colours for these owners, and also as well been riding quite well for Jamie Osborne, I thought this horse had a very good chance tomorrow from what I've heard about it. Also as well, I believe I saw this horse training in the gallops the other day, and I heard Jamie talking about it with other people, and he thought it was definitely going to run a good race. So I thought this horse could definitely put in a good performance tomorrow, and I thought 5-1 wasn't a bad punt there, and that's going to be my selections for tomorrow. Anyway, if you disagree with my selections, or agree, or have any other bets tomorrow that I haven't mentioned, please leave your comments in the comments box below. Also as well, follow me on Twitter at Lucky15 on Twitter, and you can also check me out on Facebook. But I will admit I'm not that active on the Facebook page, so check it out if you want to do so. Also as well, gamble responsibly. Don't lose too much money, hopefully, from my predictions. So, yeah, so that's all I've got to say, really. Hopefully we can have a good day tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.